What's up everyone, Golden the Hedgehog here. So really exciting news. I just got back from Comic-Con not too long ago. I was kind of exhausted. There was a lot of stuff that was going on. Well, to tell you guys is what I actually got from Comic-Con. Well, first I'll show you is that we all ended up getting like little passes. These were like passes that unless if you got and this is from Indiana. You can see it right there. Indiana's Comic-Con. You get badges that if you were going to be going back the next 2 days or the next day, if you went on a Saturday, then you can come back on Sunday. They gave out little pamphlets of this dude on the back cover, and they got the soldier guy, and they got Dredd. Those two. Just bunches of information of like people getting pictures and stuff like that. Now, I have taken some pictures and stuff on my phone. I don't know if I'm going to be editing it into this video, but if I don't, I might do it some other time. But sorry if I didn't. I would love to show you a lot of stuff that I got from Comic-Con, or at least, well, no, not a lot of stuff, but some stuff. I've gotten three comic books at Comic-Con. Hold on. Now, of course, like usually comic books are really rare and stuff, so usually people don't take them out of the plastic. But I mean, if you want to read the comic book, you have to take it out of the plastic. But what I got was the Ventriloquist #1 from Batman. It has a nice, awesome looking 3D effect, and it was only $5. I got 3 of them. So one was the Ventriloquist, the other is Scarecrow, and Man-Bat. Each one of these are part 1, so there must have been like a part 2, part 3 or something like that. But the thing is like how I look at these is like in each one of them, like Batman's tied up in the background. And there's actually one part where in the Ventriloquist you see all of Batman's sidekicks and stuff like that that are all hanging in the background. There's some dude, I don't remember who he's from. I think he's one of the Robins or something like that. You got Batgirl, you got the Red Hood, which was one of the Robins. You got another Batman in the background. You got the Butler, Alfred, and you have Nightwing, which Nightwing's symbol was blue. In this comic book, it's red. So isn't that supposed to be Batman's son? I think so. But yeah, I got 3 comic books. I can't wait. I'm actually reading The Ventriloquist, but it's different. It's a woman that's actually playing as the Ventriloquist, but mostly in all the other comic books or animations, it's always been a guy that was doing the ventriloquist, that was always having the dummy. But this dummy's name is different. It's not Scarface like those others. And this girl develops this certain controlling, like mind controlling power, which mostly she uses for the ventriloquist dummy and stuff that she does. I haven't read so much through the comic book, but I can't wait to actually continue on reading through it. And the most exciting thing is that the people that were signing stuff was the Evil King off of Game of Thrones, Gimli, the guy who played Gimli from the Lord of the Rings, and he was also the guy that was off of Indiana Jones. A couple of animation voice actors. The guy who did the voice for Brain, if anyone's ever heard of the Animaniacs, Pinky and the Brain, the guy who did the voice for Brain was actually there. Then you have the 2 awesomest voice actors who did Goku and Vegeta. Now, the line was really, really long for Vegeta. I went there Saturday and today Sunday, and the thing is that from the line for Vegeta was like backed all the way up. And like Goku, the guy who did Goku's voice, like was pretty long, but it was a really good decent. But anyways, I got him to sign his name off of one of my DBZ collection series for season 2. And most likely, when you get someone that famous that does animation voice actings, don't throw them away. Even though that they're probably really rare, and you could say, oh, this was actually signed by the person who did this animation character. Yeah, so I'm never actually going to give this up. It's pretty cool. The guy is really nice. I actually played my ocarina for him, and when he looked over towards me, and you know, like even though from meeting someone that famous, like your heart starts to get pumping, you get like a little bit of like some rush to your brain or something. But like he came over and he's like, "Hey, I used to play an ocarina like that, but it was a 4-hole ocarina." So I now know something about him that he used to play a 4-hole ocarina, and that's pretty cool. And also another thing, I got this awesome looking Joker poster. You got the one from the old original Joker. You can kind of see that he has a shadow-end mustache, because if you looked in the old movies, the old Batman movies or something like that, you can kind of see like a shadow of his mustache and all that makeup. Then you have the Joker from the first Batman movie, and then you have the Heath Ledger Joker right here with the scar on his face and stuff. It's a pretty good picture. I guess I actually met the artist. He signed it like right down there. So, like, yeah, it's like really awesome looking artwork. That's pretty good, you gotta admit. But yeah, hopefully when next year comes, I will possibly cosplay. I mean, you gotta at least cosplay for one of the Comic Cons that you go to. But I can say a lot of characters that I've seen. There were certain people that walked around dressed as Carl from The Walking Dead, because on Saturday they had like a little Walking Dead special thing that was going on. Bunches of the new Joker. Now, to be honest with you guys, I do not like the new Joker. I just think that, and it's mostly a lot of people say that he looks like something from a punk rock band, and it's just so stupid. I mean, I'm pretty sure the movie is going to be good, but it's the Joker is what I just do not care about. It's lame, I'm sorry to say. But anyways, from a lot of costume characters, and for all certain people out there, I've actually said from being up in Indianapolis, I actually, here's the thing, I did not actually think that there were any furries here in Indiana. Literally, I didn't know that there was any furries at all. But when I went on Saturday, there was a girl that walked past us wearing a full fursuit, but she wasn't wearing her head. So I'm like, wow. I mean, like, not actually the first furry I've seen, but at least at least one that I saw at Comic-Con before. And then bunches of girls with cat ears. Now, I was planning on possibly wearing my headphone cat ears, but that might be another time. And then on Sunday, for the last day, that when we went and ate food, we ended up coming back, we were getting ready to leave, and then suddenly 2 other guys, which I kind of think they are guys, yeah, they were wearing kind of more of a male type clothing, but they were also furries. And I was like, wow, I've actually probably seen maybe 3, 4 furries that were actually at the Indianapolis Comic Con. Now, I know mostly a lot of furries can dress up in Comic Cons. Mostly a lot of them go to either Anthrocon, which is mostly through up into Pennsylvania, close up between the borderline of Ohio and Pennsylvania. Well, coastline, whatever you call it. The line between Ohio and Pennsylvania, it's like a really big building that's being held there. So far, I mean, like, it was practically awesome. I had fun. It was awesome to meet a lot of. It was awesome to see bunches of characters, bunches of people dressed it up as Harley Quinn, carrying around that big, huge hammer. So I was kind of planning on maybe getting myself a camera slash video camera, possibly either a Lumix, a GH4 Lumix camera. I asked someone about this, and I'm glad that he gave me some really good hints on what the camera is and like what he uses more, which I kind of would like to thank him for that. It's been really fun again. I got to play my ocarina a couple of times there, and also came across some lady that also did ocarinas. She said that she got hers at STL Ocarina, and there were some other flutes that she tried. There's a 4-hole ocarina. Yeah, there's a 4-hole ocarina that is a form of an egg, which is actually from the Game of Thrones. So technically, it's more likely from that. But anyways, yeah, I'm hoping next time, next year or so, I will go and cosplay. The thing is here's 3 characters I'm kind of thinking about maybe being in the next cosplaying, or when I go to Comic-Con. Is either that I can be Cyborg. It really doesn't matter, the Justice League version or the Teen Titans version. I could either be Cyborg. I was kind of thinking that my brother can go as Afro Samurai. All you gotta do is just buy him a big afro, get like this, create like this big long plastic sword. And that's most likely from an animation that was actually pretty good. Not a lot of people dress up as that character. I've never actually seen anyone that's dressed up as Afro Samurai. But more likely a tip from anyone that wants to cosplay as that character. And I can actually say it's actually a pretty good animation. Well designed and stuff like that. Really good. The next 2 characters I could possibly go as is, even though how I open up my channel as Golden the Hedgehog, I actually need some tips on how to design this character. Now, my plan is to get like a certain light kind of fur type, like fur. It's more likely 2 suits that I need to design if I want to design them. But I know it's going to be a lot of work. It'd possibly take me at least a year or 2 just to get 2 suits done. But it's more likely the full fur suit of, it's pretty much like taking a copy of Sonic the Werehog, but more likely my character is Golden the Werehog. So mostly his fur is going to be more like a darker brown. Not like a brown bear brown, but more likely a bear type fur, like on the body. Well, only for the normal character of mine. But it's more going to be wolfish, so I would need like wolf type fur, like a brown wolf type fur. And what I'll do is I'll take like some hair dye or something and probably like paint the tips green, because the tip of my character's spikes are green and the entire body of the fur is brown, except for the chest. The chest will remain like a white fur, so I would think more of like a white bunny, like white rabbit fur around the chest area. But those are more likely my 3 ideas of a character I would want to go as. But I don't know, this is for next year, hopefully, that maybe I can cosplay into something. And I wanted to get this video out as soon as I can, but the thing is, I was told about this yesterday, or Friday actually, and I didn't have enough time to prepare for anything, to do a little video about it, to vlog so much about it. But hopefully next year that I can do a little bit more for my channel and a little bit more for videos that I'll do, and hopefully yeah, just more to my channel. But anyways, thank you guys for watching all the way through this video. If you guys like the video of just me explaining about this, or even leave a comment below and think like, should I go as my character or should I go as Cyborg from either the Justice League or the Teen Titans? The Teen Titans version probably wouldn't be that difficult to build, but the one from the Justice League version would probably be a little bit more. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and leave a like if you guys like this, and I'm hoping to see you guys again in my next video. See ya!